Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading at number 934. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below, and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around and support my channel, welcome and thank you very much for your support, as well as your presence during this reading. So there might be a significant chat for somebody, or a significant conversation or text message or group chat. I'm going to take the if it resonates. With interpreting the number 934, the number 9 is about purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. This number is about finding deeper meaning in loss, seeing that it's not all in vain, that even though it is lost, there's still something to gain. And I'm seeing the 5 of Cups in my mind's eye. And the 5 of Cups is definitely about loss, but it's also about looking at the silver lining, what there is left to salvage or to look forward to. I'm specifically thinking about the imagery on the cup on the card where 3 of the cards are tipped over, and that's what the person in the card is upset about, but there's still 2 cups standing. This is really about perspective. Are you going to choose to focus on the 3 cups that have fallen over, the loss, or the 2 cups that are still standing, what there is to still salvage or gain here? The number 3 is about self-expression and communication, healing, growing. I'm getting a strong feeling here to allow yourself to heal. And making self-expression as part of that process, especially if you're in a situation where you're feeling frustrated but you feel like expressing yourself isn't safe. It could be really, really helpful and important for somebody to find a way to express themselves in a healthy way that isn't self-destructive. And now I'm seeing the Lover's card in reverse in my mind's eye. There could definitely be a significant choice here between self-love and self-destruction. The number 4 is about stability and balance, whether it's mental, emotional, spiritual, physical. It can also be a sign that your ancestors are present. And I particularly feel that to be true because I will be using the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards for this reading. And I decided that before I even, thought about the meaning of the number 4 for this reading. But whatever choice there is to make, whatever healing there is to do, whatever perspective there is to change, I feel like you should look in the direction of stability and balance and peace. There could be a specific situation where you are, left with the decision. I'm seeing the 2 of Wands in my mind's eye. You're left with the decision to choose between safety or keeping the peace and standing up for yourself and potentially pushing things too far. Be mindful about how far you want to push things, especially if your anxiety right now is trying to protect you. Don't confuse your anxiety as self-protection with your ability to stand up for yourself. And now I'm seeing the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, I want to say that if you have to choose keeping the peace over standing up for yourself to keep yourself safe, you're not weak, you're smart. Okay? You're making a wise choice in a difficult situation. And maybe it could be helpful to give yourself some grace depending on how hard you might be being on yourself about that. Now I'm thinking of the Empress card. There's a lot of cards coming through that I'm picking up on. So maybe if you've seen any of these cards in a reading that I've done or in a reading that you've seen, maybe any of them could be particularly significant for you, but if not, that's okay. That could mean they're just particularly significant for me, because I did do a reading on myself before starting this recording. But adding up these numbers, 9 plus 3 is 12, plus 4 is 16, 1 plus 6 is 7, which is about wisdom. It's kind of like a little tip of the hat there, letting you know that you're being wise. But this number is about wisdom and expanding your awareness, your consciousness, finding deeper meaning. It kind of really supports the number 9 and with purpose. There is purpose and deeper meaning to everything that you're doing and to every decision that you make, especially when I'm feeling the Lovers card here. And the Two of Wands, I just realized there could be a really, really, really important choice for somebody, especially if it's about choosing between safety and standing up for yourself, or, keeping the peace and standing up for yourself. But it doesn't have to be about that. I just generally feel that there is a really important decision that you need to give the amount of thought and contemplation that it deserves because of the risk it may carry. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by starting with drawing out a card from the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot. I'm going to draw a major arcana to kind of get the general theme of what's going on here. With the cards that I draw out now, we're just going to see what else wants to come through for you. So I have, the Wheel of Fortune. This card came out in a reading recently. There's a lot of cards coming out, especially the Nine of Cups too. There's a lot of cards coming out that keep coming out in recent readings, so maybe that's significant for somebody. Maybe someone here uses cards, and you're seeing cards that maybe you did from a reading that you did on yourself or that you did for someone else. Just only take it if it resonates, but yeah. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune has the number 10 on it, and if you've been around, you know that that number for me is a sign that your spirit guides are near. That's a very beautiful confirmation that your ancestors are supporting you at this time, especially if you are being faced with the decision between peace and standing up for yourself. Now I'm going to draw out a minor arcana from the Magical Dogs Tarot to see what detail wants to come through, and that is the Three of Swords. I feel like this is a very clear sign, because of the Wheel of Fortune here, that whatever heartbreak or pain you're going through or carrying or trying to process or heal from, it has the potential to bring you good luck or bad luck. It really just depends on how you choose to move forward with it. And maybe that's why there's a very important decision you're being faced with right now. I'm going to draw one last card. Maybe there's something significant here about a class. But I'm going to draw one last card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck, like I told you I would, to see what your ancestors want to say. Wow, this is very fitting for somebody. We have family connections with respect, people, and kinship. Okay. So I definitely feel that whatever you're going through, it is a family dynamic. I really understand this, and I really feel like you're coming across this reading for a reason, because we are aligned. Perhaps that confirmation is all you need, that this is about a family dynamic or a family situation, and confirmation to choose to heal So that way you can get a better outcome, a more fortunate outcome, because healing is going to bring you clarity, and clarity is what you need to make the best decision.